I am a Rachael healer, teacher, author, and modern mystic. I'm sorry that my divine healing is a little bit later than planned. We have had a thoroughly autistic evening in this house, shall we say. So it has been an afternoon evening where I haven't been able to plan and I haven't been able to do anything. So I've been at the will of my children. So if you are here, I haven't been able to do the normal sharing that I would do. So if you are here, hello, hi, and I hope this evening gives you some respite from your working week, whether you watch this live or in catch up. You know as well as I do that energy really doesn't care about time or space. So please let me know if you're live or if you're watching on catch up. So please add your name in if you're going to be part of this service. And if you'd also like for others within friends, family, loved ones, all of that type of thing to be included in the energy of this evening, then please feel free to pop their name on as well as your own. So it is literally going to be channeled this evening because, like I said, I haven't had time to do any prep or anything like that. But I very much get a feeling of everyone's kind of at burnout at the moment, and I think it's a really weird burnout. And I think the reason why it's a weird burnout is because we're so used to having to physically work hard to reach burnout, and currently most of us are in emotional burnout stage. So what I really want to do was just to take some time just for some peace, for some quiet. If you're able to sit in silence for a couple of minutes now, then do. If you can't, then bless you. Join in and you'll receive the energy as energy comes through later. If you can't, like I said, sit in silence, energy is likely to come through when you're next available for it, which is likely to be, which is likely to be when you're asleep for most of us. Normally, it might be when you're having a few quiet moments. Hi, Linda. But for most of us, hi, Claire. For most of us, it's going to be when we're asleep that this energy is going to come in. The other thing I will do is to pop up the healing candle as well over the next few days, so you can add any names into the healing candle as well. That's going to be an ongoing thing that I'm going to do. And the really nice thing about keeping a large healing candle is that can be used over and over again, and the energy builds up on that candle for healing because I'll charge it every time that I use it. So if you can just take a moment to kind of just sit in the silence and connect in. If you can find a moment to quiet your mind and quiet your eyes, close your eyes and do. And I'm just going to talk you through a visualization as well as drawing the energy down for us and enabling you to draw the energy down for yourself, whether you're a trained healer or not. I'm going to help you facilitate that. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is to feel your connection into the earth. I want you to feel it in your tailbone. It's not going through your feet. You might do that on a day-to-day basis for grounding off energy. But this evening you need a proper grounding in through your tailbone, okay? Which is why for meditation, the traditional seated position is with your butt on the floor. So feel that connection in from your tailbone down into the earth. And just allow that, wherever you're sat, to feel that connection. And I want you to imagine a patch of ground either outside where you are now or very near to where you are now. And to imagine that patch of ground and imagine the grass within it. Hi, Kelly. Imagine the trees within it. I'm imagining a back garden, got some grass and all those nice little grass roots. What's really interesting about grass is that it seems to be just quite small, especially at this time of year, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Those tiny little roots. The wonderful thing about grass is that it lives and works as a community. It lives and works as a whole, and there's strength in that whole. And there's strength in the whole through the earth too. The way that we connect into the divinity of our fellow humans is through the earth herself. We connect into the earth matrix. We're connecting into the matrix of every other being on this planet, every other being which breathes. So plants, animals, and fellow mankind. And just feeling that connection. You may visualize it with light. You may feel it emotionally. But just feel how warm and comforting that connection is. Doesn't matter how far apart you are from people at the moment, you are not alone. You are not alone. Even if you can't connect in with people, that connection in with plant life is there for all of us. So feel that connection. And through that connection through the earth just outside your home, I want you to remember that the light always searches, the lightning always searches for the earth. It always searches to be grounded off. And just imagine yourself stood in a beam of light coming down. That light can look any colour that you want it to. The light can look and feel any way it needs to for you right now. Just allow yourself to be bathed in that colour, because that colour will have a vibration. And that vibration is just going to be perfect for what you need at this moment. Just absorbing all of that colour coming down and feeling your connection into the earth. Now as that colour, that beam of light comes down from the universe, anything which you no longer need is going to be grounded off. Because Mother Nature can go and use that energy for something else. She can transmute that energy for whatever she needs to. And just imagine that old energy being pushed out of your body by this new vibration that's coming in. And you might feel the old energy coming out through your tailbone. Feel it dripping out through your fingers. Feel it moving out, flowing out through your feet. If you're feeling particularly heady at the moment, just imagine laying your head on the earth, particularly your forehead, and allowing any of those thoughts, any of those worries, any of that stuff that's been doing your head in with no end, just to drain away and to flow away into the planet itself. You might even imagine a beam of light coming from your head down to the earth, getting rid of anything that you no longer need. You may imagine that across all of your energetic system. You may feel emotions that you want to shift. You may know why they're there, you may not do. That's okay. Those emotions, which might be pain or fear or anger or upset or hurt or loneliness, we're just giving it all away. We're just giving it all away. We're giving it all away to the planet and to our fellow beings on this planet. Because there's going to be other people out there feeling exactly the same way as you. Feeling exactly the same way as you. Allowing that connection and that knowledge that there's somebody who, if they're able to speak to you and be near you, would be a listening ear for you in the same way that you would be a listening ear for them. And knowing that when you can next, that you're going to meet up and connect with as many people as possible to be listening ears for them all, and them all to be listening ears for you. Just letting go. Just giving away. Just letting it drain away. There may be emotions that you didn't even realise were there. Don't try and pick them apart and analyse them. Just let them go. You may click over the next few days as to what it was. It may not do. It's okay. Now I really want you to focus on the energy that's coming in. You're going to feel that your body feels heavier, but in a really good way. In that way that it does just as you're falling to sleep. Safe and warm and comforted. That shining light that's coming in, that colour. You may have really noticed that it's moving out any of that heavy energy. It has moved it out. Are there any last spots on your body that you're drawn to? Either physically you're drawn to, emotionally, just with your intuition. Just allowing that colour vibration to move into those spots and just releasing the last of it. And some of that might need to go up rather than down. And just let that disappear. That colour is going to move all the way into your mind. And there's going to be a spot right in the back of your mind. Just want you to focus on that spot. Might feel like a little bit of an itch in the back of your mind. A spot that you're drawn to. And it's going to be that colour. It's going to be that colour. Just allow that colour to move into the back of your mind. And it will start off in just that spot, almost like you're reaching out towards it. And it's going to grow and gather and grow and gather and get bigger and bigger and bigger until all you have in your mind is this wonderful colour which changes the vibration of everything. It changes the feeling of everything. It changes the forward projection of everything that is going on for you at the moment. And the really wonderful thing is that this colour is here in your mind. And you can draw on this colour and therefore draw on this vibration and this feeling whenever you need to. Whenever you need to, whenever you're feeling down, this colour and this vibration is here for you just to pick up on. And just remember that as you're going about your daily routine. If you find that you need a time to self-care, just take that time out. Take those minutes out, because that's all it will take. Take those minutes out to sit down and reconnect in. To reconnect into this vibration and this colour and this feeling. So simple as remembering the colour that you've been given now. And I also want you to feel that colour in your heart. And every time you breathe in, I want you to breathe that colour into your chest base and into your heart. Just feel that move, anything that needs to be moved from your heart. Feeling that colour draw in. Feeling it spread out across your chest. Feeling it move down. Just focusing that breath rather than focusing it in on your chest. Into your belly. And moving that energy down further. Further down into your abdomen. Breathing all the way into the well of your hips and the base of your spine. Breathing that colour all the way through your being. And you will have noticed that as you breathe that colour in through your nose and your mouth, it's passing over your throat. It's illuminating your throat. as the energy is working through the very core of your being, as it's moving up and down your spine, as it's moved to the back of your mind. Your clever energetic system which lays along your nerves is going to take that out to every point across your body, changing the vibration all the way to the tips of your toes and your fingertips. And as it does, you can feel all of the cells within your body start to change, start to vibrate, start to illuminate in a different way. And you just can't help it, but that light is starting to escape from the cells themselves, and you are emitting your own light. You're also filled with light, filled with beauty. It's just shining out of you. And it doesn't just shine out of you, it shines all the way into your aura. That bubble of your aura out to the fourth layer of your aura, your personal space bubble. You're feeling that anything which no longer needs to be there is being shifted out. And the emotional ties which need rebalancing, whether that's total removal or brought into alignment for what you need and what empowers you. Your energetic system will do that within your aura now. And you may feel that across different parts of your body. And just keep on filling your aura with that energy. And as you do, you may find yourself standing taller. You may find your chest filled out more. You may find your spine straighter. Yeah, find your self-confidence and your self-belief feels different, feels better. This empowered aura is what gives you your strength and protection. You are strengthened through your own power, through your own connection, not only up into the heavens and all that is contained within it, but through your connection down into the earth and every living being which is on this planet. That is how you strengthen yourself, through all of those connections, through the support of the planet and everyone within it, and through the support of the heavens and everything within that too. Those are the two places from which you empower yourself. That isn't taking energy from anyone, because we know that the universe has got limitless energy within it. Because love, the energy on which the universe vibrates, the energy on which we are built, cannot be halved or quartered or sectioned off. It simply grows. It simply grows exponentially. And just feel into that. Feel into the wonder that the energy within the universe is limitless. The support available for you is limitless. You are limitless. And that is where your power lies. And I want you to bring back with you this feeling of your own personal power, an empowerment which suits you and your way of being, that quiet confidence, that strength, and bring back with you that colour, knowing that through your connection into this colour and through your connection into the earth and the heavens, that you can draw on this whenever you need to. And this colour is a tool for you to use. Bring that colour back with you. You may find it's a memory. You may find it's an orb that you keep in an energetic pocket somewhere on your person. And come back. Bring yourself back into the moment, back into the room that you sat, becoming aware of the outside noise, more aware of my voice, more aware of the room around you, of your breath, of your skin, of your fingers and your toes. your fingers and your toes and all of the muscles on your body which might need a bit of a stretch. Open your eyes. All I want you to simply do is to remember that colour. That's the only thing that you need to take away from that. Forget about the rest of it, is the colour and that connection. The colour and the connection. Get yourself a drink of water. Try and ground yourself out. And that's it. If you'd like interpretation on the colour, whether you're live or catch up, please pop that onto the comments because I can give you an interpretation. I had really wonderful orange and pink, which I've been working with. Thank you, Kelly. Which I've been working with on and off for the last probably couple of months. Orange and pink, but not like a prissy pink. I mean, like a great big stonking hot pink. So it's, you know, it's a nice, almost sort of rosy red pink, if that makes sense. But there's a bit of vavavoom to it. Kelly has said, which is lovely, hers was a rainbow, but it changed to yellow. So that's really nice. So having access to all of the spectrum, but that real joy that comes in on the yellow. Really, really nice. Joy, confidence, your gut instinct, all of those types of things come in with the yellow. So that's really nice. That's drawing joy into yourself, which is beautiful. If anyone got pink, which is the colour that I did, very much connection to divine feminine, to compassion for yourself as well as for other people, and getting that balance within life right. And there's a truth which comes in with that divine feminine ability as well, a creativity as well, a connection into the orange is creativity at a very raw level, and magic and personal empowerment, which is really nice. I've been working through some sacral issues, which is why I've probably been working with those two colours in terms of empowering that area over the last few months. Right, my lovelies, I will love you and leave you. If you're watching this on replay, please feel free to pop a comment on. Kelly, oh bless you, Kelly said she had really hot tears when I said to about letting everything go. Oh bless you, Kelly. It's sometimes those frustrations that we can't quite put our fingers on. Where has that come from? You don't need to know. You just need to know that it's gone. And you might realize over the next couple of days you feel less stressed about something or less upset about something, and you may not do. But either way, like well done. Like well done. You've got rid of something, which sounds like it was probably quite strong. If it, like, I know what you mean by the hot tears. Right. I might do a live next Friday. I am unsure at this moment for a whole load of reasons. Everything from everything's really difficult in life at the moment. And I'll rephrase that. Everything's different and changed, and I'm going with the flow. That's what's happening, is I'm going with the flow. So if I don't want to commit to next Friday, 100%. So if I am going to do something, I'll pop something on this week to say that I will do. And if you've got your notifications turned on for me in Facebook, because I'm doing this on Facebook and Insta at this moment, then you're going to get a notification that I'm going live anyway. And this stuff is always available for catch up. You know me. I have a tarot course starting next month. So what I was thinking I might do is might be a focus on card readings, maybe next Friday. I'm not 100% sure on that. So if you are interested in either learning the tarot from scratch, or you're on your journey and you want to turn it into more of a professional thing, then David and I are really excited to be doing our joint online tarot course, 8 weeks, 8 lessons, 2 weekly, home study. And it's not your typical, oh, this is the book meaning, which does get taught out live, face to face, quite a lot of money still. It is a in-depth look at the tarot, your personal connection to the tarot, suitable for any set of tarot as well, because there's loads of beautiful sets out there now. The idea is that you've got some actual knowledge that's being given to you, all the different uses of the cards, as well as working on your own personal connection into the cards as well. And that gets done too often, where people are taught to give psychic readings but not taught to actually how to use their psychic gift. And those two things don't make any sense to me. You might as well go and get a, I don't know, just, it's not psychic, you're not doing psychic work, and therefore authentic readings if you're not using that connection. So I never understand why it's not taught out alongside tarot courses as standard, but there we go. So David and I are doing this to readdress the balance. So we'd really, really love you to join us on that. This is the last weekend where you're going to get the early bird special and the early bird bonus on that, which is a gift of divining crystals to boost your energy while you're studying, and while you're deepening that connection. So we would really love you to join us on that. I will pop a link into the comments, and that's it. You might see me next Friday for live, depending on how next week flows and ebbs and all the rest of it. So and I think that's probably worth us all taking that. At the moment, it's worth us sort of playing things by ear and doing them as we need to, not stressing about making firm connections and stressing about keeping to commitments and all of that type of thing. So if you're feeling a bit stressed out, don't, just go with the flow at the moment. And I think everyone's in a position at the moment where they're going to understand, and they're going to be a little bit more forgiving. And if they're not, then you may want to question that friendship. Just saying. Okay, I'm going to go. I will love you and leave you. Bye bye to Facebook, if I can do it.